Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having an awesome day. So today we're going to do something that I have never actually done before for a computer game, and that is do a tier list of all the monsters in Monster Hunter Wilds. I've been thinking about this lately, and it's something that I really wouldn't mind doing. I've seen other videos of people ranking the monsters, and I think it's always a good watch, so I'm going to give you my opinion, and that's all it is, guys. It's my humble opinion on these monsters. Please let me know in the comments if you agree with me, or if you disagree with me, or if you think I'm an absolute schmeagle for my ranking. But it is what it is. It will be what will be, and yeah, this is going to be fun. I'm going to put some footage in there as well, and it might be a bit of a longer video, but I hope you enjoy watching either way. Let's have a look at the categories. So I've got Wow Wow Wee Wah, best of the best, right up there. Right beneath it, we've got Amazing Monster. Not necessarily the best fight, but this is a category where I'd put monsters that I just think deserve to be up there, you know. Not cream of the crop, not wow wow wee wow, but the way up there. Underneath that, we've got good design, good fight, pretty much middle of the road. Then we've got meh, you know, take it or leave it, nothing special. I've got a category goofy, but we still love them. That obviously speaks for itself. And then we've got get in the bin for all the monsters that just need to get in the bin. Now, I don't dislike any monster in this game, but we've got to have those categories, haven't we? You know, you've got to have the best, you've got to have the worst. But I do like all of the monsters, really. I don't think there's any I really dislike, maybe one or two, but we'll get to those as we go through. So let's begin, boys. And first off, we have our favourite little frog, the Chatacabra. Mr. Chatacabra himself, the frog that we all love to spank on a regular basis for those armor spheres, and I'm putting him right up there. He is an amazing monster. I absolutely love Chatacabra. Bit of a ridiculous fight. He's not going to put up much of a fight, but I think he deserves to be in that spot. He's the first monster you fight in the game, and I just think he's a great design. He's got that big tongue. He's just a big frog, isn't he? And I absolutely love him. He's got a special place in my heart, and he deserves to be up there as an amazing monster. Next up, Guemetrice. He's just a big chicken, isn't he? Get in the bin. Get in the bin, you big chicken. What do you do? What does this monster do? He produces some fire out of his tail and all that. It's pretty cool. But he's just a big chicken, and he deserves to be in the bin. So Guemetrice, right down there where you belong, my friend, in the bin. Lalaberina. Now, Lalaberina is an awesome monster, I think. Really good monster. I'm going to put him in good design, good fight. I think he is a really good monster. I don't think it's the best fight, but he's definitely above meh. That's going to be really weird to keep saying. I'll tell you what, I'm going to change that. I'll put in average just because I don't want to keep saying meh. So yeah, I'm putting him above average. I think he's a really cool design. I just wouldn't quite put him up though in the amazing monster category. I do really like it. It's a bit of an easy fight, much like the Chatacabra. But yeah, I think he deserves his place there. Okay, the big gas master himself, the flatulent one. Now, this guy could easily go into Goofy, but we still love him. He is a pretty cool monster, isn't he? I think just for the design, I'm going to give him his spot as an amazing monster. Like I say, the amazing monster section might not necessarily always be the best fight, but I think just the design of the monster, you know, pushes it up to right near the top, you know. I think Congalala, with his mechanics of eating the mushrooms and everything, he burps on you, he trumps on you. He's a very flatulent boy, isn't he? He's got some bad hygiene problems. He's got some bad gases. And he's not actually a bad fight, I don't think. He's a good monster. He's got a really cool design. I think he's better than the Lalabarina. So yeah, he could have gone into Goofy, but I think he deserves better than that. So I'm putting him up there as an amazing monster. Okay, the Balahara boys. Now, I actually think the Balahara is a very, very cool design. Really, really smart design as a monster. I know a lot of people don't necessarily like this monster, but I think just the way it's designed, the way it moves, the cinematic effect of it when you take him on and he's like creating massive big sand pools, and you know, actually I'm putting him up. He's an amazing monster. He is. I know people don't necessarily like him, but I think the design of him, the way he has turf wars, he wraps himself around other monsters. If you ever take a close look at this guy and you look at his mouth, inside his mouth and on his skin, the detail of this monster is absolutely crazy. But yeah, I think he's an amazing monster. I may change some of these around at the end when we get it a bit more full and I start really comparing them to each other, but for now, he's in an amazing monster category. Alright boys, Doshaguma next. Average. I don't particularly like Doshaguma. I think he's a pretty cool design, you know, there's nothing really wrong with him. I find him slightly annoying to fight sometimes. I don't think he's a bad monster by any stretch. I'm just putting him in average, middle of the road. Now then, Uthduna boys. This might be a controversial one, but for me, Uthduna is get in the bin. I do not like this monster. I don't like it, boys. I think he's just a big slug. He looks like a big water slug. I think he's awful to fight against. Yeah, I don't necessarily like the fight too much. He just does these big delayed attacks, which really wind me up at times. They really do me head in. Gets on my nerves a little bit. Controversial one. This guy might be up there as an amazing monster for some. But for me, he's just a big slug. Flops around. Doesn't do much. Annoying. I don't like fighting him. Get in the bin. Rompo Bolopo Lopo Lopo. Goofy, but we love him. He is just a big inflated testicle, isn't it? And then when he lets all his air out and he gets rid of all his gases, he just looks like a saggy, deflated testicle. He's just a testicle monster with a pointy nose. He's a bit goofy, but we love him. Raidou. Now, Raidou is going straight up into the amazing monster category. Could I even put Raidou in Wow Wow Wee Wah? I really, really like Raidou. Raidou is going in Wow Wow Wee Wah. Really, really cool, especially with the special event that's just come on. Absolutely awesome monster. Recently, I've been loving that special event, and that has pushed Raidou up into Wow Wow Wee Wah for me. Great monster. Nursilla, average. Little bit annoying. Anything that poisons you and makes you sticks you in one place for any amount of time. You know, it's easy enough to dodge, but when he's shooting his little webs at you and he sticks you and he pins you down and then he poisons you, it's just annoying. Cool monster, great design, but the fight is average. Little bit annoying. Average monster. Hirabami, get in the bin. Get in that bin. Stop flying around like a little schmeagle. I'm going to use a flash pad on you, and then you're just going to wriggle around on the floor for a bit, and you're just going to get chopped up, and you're just pretty rubbish. In the bin you go. Zajakin, amazing monster. Amazing monster. Really, really, really cool design. Absolutely terrifying. When I first saw him in the campaign, you're fighting two of these bad boys. Intimidating, man. Really intimidating. Angry Monkey, Fire Monkey, love it, amazing monster. New Udra boys, Wow Wow Wee Wah. One of my favourite monsters in the entire game. Like I say, I love monsters that have a gimmick when you're fighting them. This guy doesn't necessarily have a gimmick, but the pure design and the pure spectacle of what you're fighting, the way it's been done, he's just a massive land octopus that sets on fire. And the way they've done it, guys, is just... yeah, something to behold. What a monster. Straight in at Wow Wow Wee Wah. Guardian Doshaguma. Good design. Good fight. I prefer it to the normal Doshaguma, like I say. I thought Doshiguma was pretty average, but I quite like the Guardian versions of the monsters. They bring something a little bit different. Yeah, good design, great design, good fight. Guardian Rathalos, same principle. Great design, good fight. He goes in next to the Guardian Doshiguma, side by side, good stuff. Jinder Hard Boys. I think this monster is amazing. What was I just saying about monsters with gimmicks? I love this monster. Up he goes into Wow Wow Wee Wah, cream of the crop. Anything that has multiple stages to it, anything that is like a long, intricate fight. When he does his big explosion, you've got to pull the rocks down to hide behind. When he goes up to the top and he starts doing the ice breath, you've got to pull the thing down to bring him down for some damage. I love all of that stuff. Wow Wow Wee Wah, amazing monster. Ebony Odogoron. Great to see him back from Monster Hunter World. It was a lovely little surprise when he came into the fight, into the story. Great design, good fight. He's a little bit annoying at times. He can blight you for fun, it seems sometimes. Don't get anywhere near him or he'll put you in the blight status. But yeah, you know, special place in my heart, this boy. I don't quite think he's an amazing category, but I think he's a great design, good fight. Zuwu. I really like Zuwu. I really like Zuwu. Putting him in, great design, good fight. Yeah, great design, good fight. I think he's a little bit simple. He's like a very simple version of the Black Flame. But I think he's like very otherworldly. Out of all the monsters on the list, I think this boy here looks like he could have come from outer space, you know? I think he's very unique looking. In fact, he's going into the amazing category. I do really like him. I have always liked him. Yeah, amazing monster, man. He's an amazing monster. I love him. Can't argue with that. Arkveld, amazing monster. Absolute perfection of monster design for me. A brilliant flagship monster. In fact, let's organise these around a bit. So Arkveld's going there. He's going there. So this is like, you know, what I think of them in terms of their own categories. So Arkveld, and then I think let's put Zuwu. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, so Arkveld, so close to Wow Wow Wee Wah for me. I really do like Arkveld. Like I said, perfect monster design. Really intimidating monster. Hard to dodge all of his attacks. You've really got to think about what you're doing, or he will catch you out. Yeah, amazing monster. Could have easily gone into Wow Wow Wee Wah, but we're sticking with amazing. Zoshia, boys. Zoshia. Cream of the crop. Straight in at the top. Is he as good as Jinder Hard? I think he is. Yeah, I love fighting him. Brilliant monster when they brought him in, you know, as a regular fight. Give him loads more HP. Really made you think about what you're doing in that fight. Added multiple layers to it. You know, you've got the different phases. You've got the armor. You've got to chip off. You've got the big explosions. You've got to dodge. You've got the rocks you can pull down. At the end, when he just reveals his true form, he's got he's that big black monster. You can chop his tail off at that point. Love the fight. Love the monster. Love the weapons. Love the armor you can craft from him. Cream of the crop. Straight in at the top. Ian Kutku. Ian Kutku, however you pronounce it. Goofy, but we still love him. I think that speaks for itself. He's a little bit annoying. I wouldn't put him in Get in the Bin. He's a goofy monster, but we do love him for what he is. He's a little bit of a rage chicken. He's got some anger issues. Yeah, he's goofy, but we love him. Same with this boy here, Gypsyros. Goofy, but lovable guy. What is that tail? What is that tail, boys? It's just a big elasticated schlong tail, isn't it? You know what I mean? Crazy fight. He plays dead. He looks so ridiculous, but I absolutely love him. So goofy, but we love him. Can't argue with that. Let's just change some of these around a bit here. Ballerina staying at the top of great design. Yeah, happy with that. Average, goofy, but we love them. I'm going to put him there. We'll keep that the same. Keep that the same. Yeah, this guy can get in the bin for good. Right, Rathian. Average. Anything that poisons you, like I say, if you allow it to poison you, that is, I find it really annoying. Same with Nursilla there next to him. Average, bit annoying, but you know, nothing particularly wrong with him. Bulgur Anjanath, boys. Love this monster. Again, great to see him from Monster Hunter World. Little variation on him in this game. Really nice surprise when he turned up. Yeah, great design, good fight. Yeah, he deserves his spot there. I wouldn't put him in amazing, but yeah, he's happy where he is. Rathalos, average for me again. You know, nothing wrong with him. Flies around a lot. Flash him down, beat him up. Yeah, pretty average monster in terms of, you know, what we've got there compared to everything else. I'm happy to put him there. Gravios, amazing monster. I think he's awesome. Returning monster, I've never fought him before. Like I say, you probably know if you've been watching my videos, but I've not played any of the other Monster Hunter games besides Monster Hunter World. So I'd never fought this guy before this game. And since fighting him, I think he's great. It's quite difficult to an extent. You know, you've got to work through the armor. It hits hard if you let him do his big belly flops on you and stuff. You get caught in that big fire blast he does. It hits pretty hard. There's a lot going on with the fight. Yeah, pretty cool. Amazing monster. Definitely better than these guys here. Not quite as good as these guys in Wawawiwa. I'm happy to put him there, definitely. Flangonga. I wouldn't put him in get in the bin. I think he's pretty average. It doesn't really do much. He's a cool looking monster, good design and all that. But yeah, it's just a bit of a boring fight. Like, nothing else to really say about that one. Average. Domagala, awesome. Awesome monster. Up there, right next to Arkveld. Yeah, I really like him. Again, a returning monster, but I'd never fought him before. But I think he's really cool. The camera can kind of, you know, get in your way a little bit in that fight because it's so hectic. But yeah, you know, I think I'm happy to have him there up in the amazing spot. And finally, we've got Mizutsune. Amazing monster, boys. I love the fox himself. We do have another Arkveld here. I've just realised we've got... Whoa, what's going on? What's going on there? Oh well. We have got another Arkveld. I didn't realise that one's Guardian Arkveld, isn't it? But I'm just putting them both together there. But yeah, Mizutsune. Great monster. Water Fox. I think he's awesome with the bubbles. Great fight. Really cool fight. Mizutsune goes in amazing, guys. So that is my list. That was really fun. These are the cream of the crop for me. Zoshia, Jinderhard, the Black Flame, Raidao. Shortly followed by the amazing category there. Great design, good fight. Average monsters, goofy but we love them. Get in the bin. This one might be interesting to see if you agree with me or not, but for me, that boy right there, the big water slug, can get in the bin and stay in the bin. This one also might be interesting, but I think he is an amazing monster. Yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you agree with my list or not. I'll be interested to see what you say in the comments, boys. Let me know if you enjoyed watching the tier list, guys. It was a lot of fun, that actually. I enjoyed it. Might do that again when we get some updates with some more monsters. We'll see. But anyway, boys, look after yourselves. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.